What if I were to tell you that I found an architect who is able to blend modernism with arts and crafts? Well, I found it, and it happened right here in downtown Tempe. The project is called Sienna Lofts. It's 9 really unique townhomes, and I can't wait to show them to you. But first, let's take a look at the site plan. Now, the architect for this project set each one of these 9 townhomes at a 30-degree angle for economy of space. The residents are able to pull their car directly into a carport, and they're greeted by staggered concrete block, metal, and a host of other great materials we're going to see inside. Look at the play of materials on the exterior of this building. All the concrete, some of it right here going vertically, the metal going horizontally. Such a great play. The Douglas fir plywood underneath, we're going to see more of that inside. You know, I want to tell you, the architect could have gone 35 feet with this building, but he chose to keep it at 30, so it didn't overpower anything else going on in the neighborhood, and it gave him a chance to really play with these horizontal and vertical lines. Now, the building's outfitted with a copper sprinkler system, traditionally used in commercial applications. Real hard to find people who can do this in residential. And look at this, you're greeted by the system right here at the front door. This is where the masonry really comes into play. Look at the work on this Douglas fir door. It's just so clean and well put together. Right out of the hallway, this ductwork leads you right through the kitchen into the living room, just really tying this main space together. Look, more Douglas fir. Here it is on the ceiling. The cabinetry is Douglas fir as well, but this maple cutting board countertop just plays off nicely. And of course, giving it that modern feel, stainless steel, the backsplash as well, and in the appliances, of course, all top of the line. And look at this hardware here, it just plays off really well. Have you found yourself living in a sheetrock hell? There's an answer. Simplify. Hondorp calls this building a rock-solid piece of architecture without all the frilly accoutrements. I got to tell you, I totally agree. Look at the nod to Frank Lloyd Wright behind me, the staggered concrete block wall. Look at the nod to arts and crafts. All of the great work here. He's even paid attention. These low-end windows right here filter all of the UV so that the sunlight isn't going to do anything to the wood or the concrete. Just a great attention to detail and a planning of space. The architect worked on a project for a friend in Oregon, which is probably where the infatuation with Douglas fir came in. And I got to tell you, it's so nice to see somebody bring this material and use it so well in the desert. I'm stepping into the loft bedroom area. Remember, this unit is 3 levels, each one 8-foot high ceilings with the exception of this loft area right next to you. But you got to come upstairs and see this bedroom. I'm stepping off a 4x4-foot landing into the coziest bedroom I've ever seen. Look at this, the carpet's so expensive, I even had to take my shoes off. Been pre-wired for a wall mount TV, and I gotta tell you about this closet. This is pretty neat. Hondorp left it unfinished so that the new owner can build their own closet space in here because he feels that a closet is one of the most personal areas of a home. Something I want to point out, look how shallow it is. This townhome came in at just over 1,600 square feet. I'm standing up on the 3rd level right now, and I gotta tell you, every single space in this unit feels so right. Maybe it's because it's all done so simply with all the exposed materials. Maybe it's because the architect was not only the developer, but also the builder, and he only used 1- or 2-man shops to pour the concrete, to do the electrical, to do the plumbing. It's the way homes should be built. It wasn't thrown up to make a quick profit, it was to do it right. Who else buys a place like this? Somebody who appreciates good quality craftsmanship. And architect Rick Hondorp has paid homage to that movement with the building of Sienna Lofts in downtown Tempe. You'll be reading about projects like this in upcoming issues of Desert Living magazine.